Hi guys, welcome to Praxie Best Practices and the topic of stakeholder analysis at the individual level as opposed to the group level. It's important to do a stakeholder analysis on individuals in an organization if you're going to go through some kind of a larger scale or complex change process or project. And so the idea here is that you want to list off all your stakeholders that you think are important to the change. As you do so, you can categorize them and classify them by their, give them, understand their titles, understand the groups they're in, understand their levels and positions in the organization. All that's important. But probably the most important thing is to really define their influence on the success of the project or the change, the expected impact that the project or the change will have on them personally, and then also the anticipated level of resistance that they may have for the change that's going to happen overall, whether they're impacted or not. So if you can look at those three variables and essentially score each stakeholder on those three areas, you can compare stakeholders and you can get some insight. So for example, if someone has really high influence on the change, on the success of the project, and they are going to have your anticipated resistance is pretty high, you really want to intervene and support those people and engage them. If their influence is really low and they also have a low expected impact, probably not worth the time and effort to spend focused on them versus some of those other stakeholders. So those people might just get some communications. So a stakeholder analysis at the individual level really helps you set your priorities and your resource allocation based on who's going to provide the biggest bang for the buck in terms of where you focus, the kind of support you provide, the kind of coaching you provide, and where your ultimate sponsors who are going to drive the change will be. For more best practice templates and applications, visit Praxie.com.